morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to welcome you to Sing. Shonda inspires nations to grow, and you will hear me reference my family as my singers or my VSPs, vibrational singing people. So I want to welcome you guys to Freestyle Fridays. And if you are new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe and click the bell so that you can stay connected with me. Hey guys, well, you know how Freestyle Friday works. I never know what I'm going to say. I never know what I'm going to do. But when I got up this morning and I was riding around, it just brought back so many wonderful warm fuzzies for me of fall. You know, winter, spring, summer, fall. And of all of the seasons, fall is the season I love the best. When I tell people that, they're like, what? But I love everything about it. I like the fact that we get an hour more sleep. I like the fact that the leaves are changing colors. I like to pull out my sweaters and just staying nice and warm. And I just love it. I just love the weather. I love everything about the fall season. So this morning when I got up, I felt like it was fall until I stepped outside. And of course, I felt like I was in a sauna. And if anyone is natural out there, bam, there you go. Fuzzball Central. So, you know, that's going to have to be done over. I don't even want to talk about it. But I want to welcome y'all, like I said, to Freestyle Fridays. And I never know what I'm going to talk about. But I do want to talk about the seasons today. Seasons change. Seasons change. Winter, spring, summer, fall. 4 natural seasons that we have. 4 of them. But a lot of us may be in the midst of a different season in our lives. And also when I think about seasons changing, I think about a season to plant or to sow. And after you plant and you sow, there's a season of waiting, of patience, endurance and temperance and character being built stronger. It's like a transition. It's like faithing through it, focusing through it all, through all of it. It's growth. It's a journey. Then you find yourself just having a season of thanksgiving and praise and just an absolute miracle. And then there's your manifestation. So then you enter a season of reaping. Reaping all the good that you have sown. Hopefully it's good that you have sown. It happened. The blessing is finally here. Finally you got that manifestation. What season are you in your life today? Are you in a season of growth? Are you in a season of change? Are you in a season of reaping an abundance? What season are you in today? Are you in a season of singleness? Are you in a season of being newly married? Are you in a season of being new parents? Are you in a season of an empty nester? What season are you in today? Seasons change. You know, as I think back over my life, I think about my children just being babies, and now everyone is grown with the exception of my son. You know, everybody's gone on away from mom, and they're flying, and they're out on their own and creating the life with God, of course, that they desire in their heart. So it feels really good. Seasons change. I find myself just sitting there looking around like, wow, it's just me. So it's a change for me. It's the season, but I'm absolutely loving every minute of it, because nothing happens outside of the wand of our master's hands. And speaking of God, when I thought about seasons changes today, it led me over to Ecclesiastes 3:1 through 14. But I want to pick up at 10, and it talks here, it says, I've seen the painful labor and exertion and miserable business with which God has given to the sons of men with which to exercise and busy themselves. 11, he's made everything beautiful in its time, and he also planted eternity in men's hearts and minds. Even the mind, that is the soul of your life. And in my Amplified Bible, it expands a little bit on that, and it says a divine implanted sense of a purpose working through the ages with nothing under the sun but God alone to satisfy. And then it says, yet so that men cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. And I know that there is nothing better for them than to be glad and to get and do good as long as they live. And verse 13 says, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor, It is the gift of God. And then it goes on in 14 to talk about what God does for you. And when he builds something for you, it endures forever. It talks about that. And he does that so he can get all of the reverence, the praise, and the glory. So I don't know what season you guys are in your life. I have a lot of college students. I love you guys. Mwah. You're at the beginning. Such a beautiful, bright future for you guys to create and stay in alignment. Keep your vibration straight clear so you can stay connected with God to create the life that you desire, that you want to have. And I think about my high school students also. I love you guys. You're, at a good season in your life. Just such a bright future ahead. And even us that, we've been out of school for quite some time, but we're still in bright seasons. We're still in bright seasons. We're in a season to where we really enjoy life and where we really realize that our life is so much bigger than just ourselves. And so as I think about seasons changing, I think about times changing. So as you reflect on the season in your life that maybe you like the best, or maybe that you're in at this time, I hope that in all of that, when you think about it, that you are happy and that you are aware that all good comes from the gift himself, which is God. And just know that in your season, wherever you are, learn as much as you can, smile as much as you can, pray as much as you can, meditate as much as you can, and endure. And in its due season, you will most definitely reap a harvest if you faint not, because seasons change. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye now.